Everyone can see that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so our topic today is about the impact of technology, how digital advancement have shaped each generation from baby boomers to Gen Z. So I want to ask, actually, there's a baby boomers here from the participants? I guess no, yeah.
I guess
I guess
no,
no.
there's no baby boomers.
Okay.
Maybe no,
Oh,
there's
yeah. No, yeah. How about Generation X? No, yeah. I guess no. No, I guess.
what is
There's a lot of
Generation
new.
X?
So yeah, before we start our discussion, like have a convo, I'm gonna give you a little bit about the generation info, yeah. So the first one is baby boomers. The birth years is 1946 to 1964, and they grew up after World War II and saw economic prosperity and has big social and cultural changes. And they actually lived through the civil rights movement, Vietnam War, and TV was becoming popular at that time. So if you can compare our generation with your parents, with your grandpa and grandma, they're still the one who consume TV as their entertainment habits. And also Generation X, the birth years is 1965 to 1980. No one, yeah, here from the participant. There's no Generation X, I guess. So yeah, they are known as uh, latchkey generation. This term actually referred to a generation of individual who grew up during a time when it was common for both parents work outside their home. So they leave their children um, with a certain period. So that's why Generation X increase independence and self-reliance. And because they actually experience high divorce rates among their parents. And they also see technology rise and got influence with alternative music and the end of the Cold War. So for the millennials, uh, is your is your generation. So the birth years is early 1980s to middle 1990s. Every resort is different, but there's also uh, a resort say that the birth years is until 1996. So you are Mr. Kibo is still millennials, and they are grew up with technology advancement, the rise of the internet, social media, and mobile technology, and they tend to be diverse, social conscious, and value experiences over material possessions, and face economic challenges like the Great Recession in early adulthood. So that's why millennials is why that's why millennials are ambitious. Actually, the reason why I came up with this topic because I actually read a book about how millennials kills everything. They actually break a lot from the culture, from habits, and yeah, I like millennials. They are so uh have a big role in our, how to say that, advancement. Okay. Next generation Z, it's my generation. The birth years is 1990s. I'm sorry, middle 1990s to early 2010s. So it's also start in 1997 to early 2010s. I'm so sorry. And they are grew up entirely in the digital age. They actually relied on technology, social media, and interconnectedness. And they are considered more diverse, inclusive, and social aware. And also grew up with issues like climate change and social justice in focus. So yeah, each generation is actually shaped by the time they grown up in. Knowing these differences help us to navigate the trends, work dynamic, and cultural shift. Okay. Next. So for the digital advancement, for the baby boomers, the initial development of computer. So they saw the beginning of computer at work, transitioning from manual to electronic processes. Actually, in 1960, there was an American scientist that built a big computer for science purposes, not for public use. So they were not as widespread during their formative years. And next, for the Generation X, oh, wait a second. Okay. For the Generation X, the rise of personal computers and the advent of video games at home. And they were starting to use computer in government institution and university purposes. In this generation, like computers and video games is relative expensive, so not everyone can have that. And there is also TV expansion, like more channels and diverse programming through cable TV change their entertainment habit. Yeah, so influencing their early experiences with technology. And for the millennials, they grown up with the internet, witnessing the explosion of website and the emergence of social media platforms. I guess they are starting to use Facebook and MySpace, if you guys know, and has a mobile revolution adapted mobile phones and smartphones, transforming how they access information and communicate it. Next generation Z, they are digital native. They known as digital native, relying heavily on mobile device for internet access and social connection, and also social media dominance, like Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok that play a big role in their social life and self-expression. And then online learning, actually it shaped during even like the COVID-19 pandemic. So there's a lot of way to learn now because of online learning, and it's so much easier because of that. Okay, so we're gonna start a discussion. So there's a couple questions here. So I want you guys to give your thought, not just me, not just like from the 14 participant. I will pick you all to answer the question. So how do you believe the digital landscape during your formative years has influenced your perspective on technology and its role in society? Yeah, there's actually many things that digital landscape influence us during the formative years, but it's easier for us to access everything like digital connectivity, entrepreneur health, and there's a lot of things. So yeah, let's give your thought about this question. So who wants to give the idea first? Please raise your hand. Raise your hand, raise your hand.
Yeah, you can raise your hand if you have opinions about these questions. Yeah, so it's talking about how about your perspective, yeah, regarding to technology and its role for the society. Yeah, as you see the several qualifications. Okay, Haras, that's really interesting. Haras, you may have the floor.
Okay, so how do I believe the digital landscape during your formative years has influenced your perspective on technology and its role in society? Well, technology is actually kind of good and it's bad, you know. So you could use technology, you know, to sell stuff or you know, like make video games or like some sort of those good roles. But the bad role is people tend to learn how to hack. So the bad part of it is people that knows how to hack, they like to hack, you know, like people that are not bad, you know. It's like good people, they attack good people, not the bad ones. Yeah. So I think technology has its good and bad sides. That's all for me.
Wow, that's great.
Okay, thank you, Haras. Actually, what generation are you?
Z.
Z? Yeah, we're the same. What year? What year?
2011.
Oh, you are alpha. You are the alpha.
Wow,
I'm the alpha.
2011.
You're almost the alpha
Okay.
generation. That's good. Yeah, that's right.
Wow, that's
Technology
great.
has a negative and positive impacts for our society. So it back to individuals. So even they wanna use that for a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, we actually have another one. Disha, I think Dea also raised her hand. Okay.
Yes, I raised my
Okay.
hands.
Yeah, okay, Dea first. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the pandemic because you mentioned about pandemic, COVID-19, and at that time I was graduated, and from the technology, I would say that it changed the way I see the opportunity of working. Then, and it's been a whole changing of many things also related to job and work opportunities. So, how digital landscape change our perspective towards working and getting into job has been now more challenging and more barriers, I would say. So it's easy now to get into, let's say, remote working, and it's easy to do freelance because then with the help of technology, then you can pick which things you would like to do, which things you can do for hassle. So that's kind of interesting to use technology nowadays. That's all.
Okay, yeah, that's right. There is a like work-life balance and flexibility, right? So people can work everywhere and anytime. So there's a lot of flexibility. So next, I think Disha. Oh, Disha first or Peggy first? I think Disha wanna talk something. Okay, Disha.
Disha.
Thank you, Putri. Same like Kak Dea said before, like pandemic era, we use digital and digital so much. Like we learn with online learning, and we shopping with what we call it, like forget it, sorry.
You can
Like
use bahasa, so we can help you.
all right, like online shopping like Shopee or anything, you can buy it with the application like um Gojek or anything. But beside the advantage of the technology, we can see there are much bad advantage in our daily life, actually. Like in my opinion, the technology so helpful for us, but they have bad advantage. Like we can get addicted with the digital advancement today, like addict and make us lazy to do something. So like we see a social media, Instagram, for example. From the Instagram, um, we can feel to scroll and TikTok like that too. Scroll until we get bored, and sometimes we after we scrolling we feel bad apa ya, bad mood or anything, and to start our activity like maybe homework or anything, we got lazy. So it there are my opinion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Alicia. Like you said before, there's a lot of influence by online shop, yeah, like Shopee, Tokopedia, or Amazon, if you know. And in Shopee, actually, the good thing between our generation with our parents' generation, there's a term called brand driven, if you guys know. So uh if we back to the old generation, they tend to purchase a lot of stuff, a lot of things with a brand driven. So they just wanna like certain brand. But now we have technology and we can see the review. Even it's not a famous brand, we can still buy it because there is a lot of review from Shopee and other thing. That's actually the good impact of digital. So yeah, there's also someone you want to talk. Apriya. Okay, time is yours. Okay.
Okay, so I want to give more additional opinion about how technology affect us. So, but I am more concentrated to discuss about the disadvantage of the technology. So my opinion is the technology also affect us on our mental health. For an example, we are became lazier, and then like sometimes you have like anxiety and bad sleep, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so what generation are you?
I was born in 2004. I'm sorry.
Okay, you're Generation Z. Okay, so you are social media dominance, yeah? So yeah, so be careful because like we are often to use social media, so we are tend to like see people's life. So that's why we got anxiety, like, oh, this people has a good life. I want to have that. Like can be impactful to our life. So let's just next to our uh another question. Wait a second. Oh, so sorry. Oh yeah, this is the second question. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Now, can you share a specific personal experience that highlights the impact of digital advancement or on your generation? So yeah, Mr. Didi, time is yours.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
that's audible.
Okay, very good, thank you. And my experience about the digital advancement, the impact in my life, is um, about my activity. So now I am a young farmer and try to apply millennial farmer. So we must to the try about technology in the land for like that food production or on farm or agrotechnology like that. And I feel the use technology is give me more positive impacts. For example, it can the increase my self branding, and then it can to give me in economics, and because it's social media is very important to grow my uh, agribusiness. Maybe my experience. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I hope it's gonna run so well, yeah, your business. That's great. And Haras, yeah.
All right. So the highlights I have is I'm actually currently on like a coding journey. I'm studying how to make games in Roblox. So the thing is, because I made those codes, it made me like I really want to make um uh tools or robots that are really useful for humans. So yeah, I really want to make something really advanced technology for humans so that you know normally it would take you like really hard, but now you could just do and ask like a robot to do it. So yeah, that's all for me.
Okay, what kind of robot that you want to make?
It's just the thing is I really want to make a really useful and helpful robot.
Okay,
That's all.
okay, all right.
Thank you.
Okay, others? Others want to give their experience? Okay, okay, Peggy, yeah, that's good. Peggy, come on. Thanks you. Hello,
Sorry,
bestie.
because I'm in here in the public area and this technology,
That's
yes.
okay. That's okay. Yeah.
I want to just discuss about this self-specific from my experience because I have experience so much in the technology because I've been working electronic about the technology in the generation of electric from Indonesia. So that's become the from the uh, work in there about the technology, and I'm the the man of the impact about uh, technology to support about the electric from Indonesia. So that I know that this so advantage of the generation, and I'm the man from there. So I have experience about marketing in the digital, and I'm able to sell from the government and electric on the area in the Indonesia. So I have a sell about digital, electric and internet. So it is so important for us in this area and all about the generation of Gen Z. So I think it's the so much so to important because the new era will use the internet because we are not can far from there. Then we always using the internet like the electric. I mean the electric. So I think internet is the important things from there. Okay, that's my opinion. Thank you.
Okay, Peggy, thank you for promoting your job. Like I know you're from BUMN, so yeah, that's a great. Thank you to give your experience. So yeah, another one. Is there someone that want to give their opinion? Okay, personally, actually, I experiencing the impact of work from home trend, if you guys know. Yeah, which is felt by millennials and Generation Z now, and a lot of companies have adopted this flexible work schedule. Yeah, where the worker can work everywhere and whenever they want without necessary physically presence. And now there's also uh there's also a term called digital nomad, uh where you can work everywhere, like 2 weeks in Thailand, a month in Bali, and another destination. That's gonna be so fun, right? So yeah. Okay. There's one more. Wanna give your thought about your experience? No? Okay, let's get to another question. Okay, this one. Okay. In your opinion, how has the evolution of communication technology from landlines to smartphones shaped the way people in your generation connect with each other? Like, how do you think the evolution of communication technology from landlines to smartphones that has shaped the way people connect with each other?
Indri, could you tell us
Okay.
what this landlines?
I'm sorry. This landlines is actually like before the the technology, like the past, during the formative years, you know, the formative years. Okay. Let's have discussion. The simple thing is how the smartphone can connect each other, in your opinion. All right.
Yeah,
Mr. Ota. Oh,
there are
okay,
two
they are.
persons.
Okay. Oh, Peggy, I think Peggy is already. Peggy, can
Oh.
Peggy, yeah, Peggy first.
Oh, I think she just forgot to.
Yeah.
Okay, they are first. They are first.
First of all, it's so fun to follow the viral words nowadays through social media. So like bajir, rugi dong, or bichanda things. So for us who are so into social media, the kata popular of Indonesia, which famous words are our generation slang, are more various and fun compared to the millennials or boomers. And also talking about the evolutions of communication and technologies, it's only us who understand that because it's only us who serves that in social media. So it's so fun to have this to live in this generation where you can speak only with your generation, but of course the lack of that, of course, it means that sometimes it's hard to put ourselves in formal tone whenever we talk to the boomers. So yeah, there's a plus and minus of that, but it's fun to see how viral words are going to shape our future. Thank you.
So yeah, you are into pop culture, yeah, yeah. So you know the viral memes, the viral, how to say that? Like, "Rugi dong."
Yeah.
It's
Viral
funny.
phrases.
Yeah, yeah, good. Okay, that's good. And next, Mr. Moonshine, time is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Indri Elsa Adrianti. Nice to know you. And also, hello everyone. I saw a lot of new member here. I hope you enjoy OTA community and keep doing more discussion every week that we share and try to learn about public speaking. And about the question that Miss Indri shared to us. Actually, I a little bit, how to say it, like not disappointed, but so see more pessimist about the way that people nowadays communicate or have a relationship regarding that we try to develop more modern technology in communication, because several way that I see people now, there are lack of empathy but have more sympathy. In other way, we can say that people, it's easy to how to say, to say grief but cannot understand the feeling of grieving and something like that. And the other day, like people can forget about the situation around them but can understand that far away from them. And because technology make us connect without border anymore, without border anymore, borderless. And because of that, we lost a lot of connection, deep connection between person to person, or we can say like the family connection, like the deep connection between family, from person to person. And I think that 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 in my generation, the Gen Z generation, we try to develop the new kind of communication way. For example, like we create more words, like Miss Dea said, or we try to make a new way to communicate everything. But the things is, the problem is a lot of how to say, there are a lot of misunderstanding when we try to create more words, but it's not for everyone to speak with the words. So I think I want to say with pessimistic way to describe your question, to answer your question, to open maybe a lot of discussion to tonight. And thank you so much, Miss Indri.
Okay, I got your point. Like, social media connect each other, but the bad thing is the quality of the social aware, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like people now they try to connect with people, but it's not the connection that we know from the past, but the connection is more like the material things, like the fame and materialistic things, something like that. So it's dangerous actually for the future. But yeah, it's okay. Maybe we try to develop a new kind of communication or new kind of connection, something like that.
got it, got it. All right, thank you, Mr. Moonshine. There's someone mentioned Indri Elsa Adrianti seem a bit different from the picture that we see from flyer. Yeah, because I
Miss
just dyed
Indri,
my hair because I
I
have a
just
picture before I give the picture. So now I have black hair. Is actually I don't wanna dye it darker, but I have to meet some ministry in Indonesia, so that's why I'm so sorry if it's different from the picture, guys.
Miss Indri, before I really unmute myself. Actually, I just remember that we have a lot of mutual friends actually that DM me after I post your poster yesterday, and they are sending regards.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
will. Yeah, thank you. Just like that.
Okay, okay, got it. Got it. Thank you. So yeah, next Henny. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Indri, for the time you have given to me. And before I explain about the evolution of communication technology, I would like to flashback, about the technology we got now and the technology we got before. As far as I concerned, that long time ago, before we have an Android or sophisticated technology now, long time ago we have a like pager, walkie-talkie, and also the brand of Nokia phone long time ago. As I know that even we like to we like communicating with other people, but if I compare with the technology, the advanced technology now, yeah, it's really good technology. But long time ago, I guess that it is good, but sometimes the connection is too slow. Or long time ago, when we have a pager or we have a walkie-talkie, and we just need to send the text. Yeah, we just know the text only, but without knowing their face or without knowing their advanced generation now. But no matter about the technology that we have now, yeah, it doesn't mean that we lost contact with the person that we love. Yeah, that's the thing that I know. But yeah, of course there is a pros and cons when we have the technology now, because as we know that in long generation where we come from the silent X or baby boomers, or again X or millennials, or Gen Z or alpha generation. Yeah, as we know that when you were born from baby boomers or millennials or silent G, it's not they were not accustomed with the technology now. But it's okay from them to connect one and each other. I mean that they are concerned to see them, yeah, face to face, not just like text from their phone, yeah, or they forgive. They want to say forgive by phone. But I really agree with the long time generation, yeah. But I don't see that it's a bad in fact to uh, um, what is that, Alpha generation or Gen Z generation now. I'm okay with that. But if we compare with the technology now, where people are really concerned about their phone and they don't want to see each other or face to face, even to say sorry or to come to their sibling or to come to their family, they don't want. So it's better for me to back to the long generation where we want to say sorry. We prefer to see face to face. Yeah, this is what I mean. Thank you very much for your time, Miss Indri.
Okay, thank you, Miss Henny. Yeah, that's actually the powerful impacts of smartphones. Yeah, they're actually combining texting, calling, and internet access, and there's a lot of there's a lot of apps device from smartphone. But yeah, I'm agree. There's some part that you cannot text someone like say sorry or yeah apologize to someone, that you have to meet the person directly instead of texting. Yeah, last person, Haras. Yeah, that is yours.
All right. Just like what Miss Henny mentioned, back then they only have Nokia phones, or before they had Nokia, they used to mail letters just to say hi to their friends. But nowadays you would have, small gadget on your hand, you know. So I don't know, maybe next time, sometime in the future, maybe there there will no more phones. Maybe like a projector, like hologram. You could see the person, like it's like live, not like video. Or we don't know. Let's just see what we will have in the future. That's all for me.
Yeah, that's the thing also that I thought about the hologram, the 3 dimension that you can see the person directly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
it's like live.
Yes. Okay, next question. Do you think digital communication has strengthened or weakened interpersonal relationship in your generation, and why? It actually has mentioned with several people. Okay, Kak Sophie, time is yours.
All right. First of all, don't call me Kat because probably we have the same age. I'm also Gen Z. And
What year are you? What year?
what year are you? Can you
You
be-
first. I'm asking you.
So I was born in 1999. And how about
Oh
you?
yeah, same.
Same. And what
Okay.
month?
April.
You are my kakak. Okay. So
Different.
anyway, regarding to the slides, actually I'm really happy that we have such a diverse participant here. Like we saw there there is Haras. Actually, we need more participant like Haras, because we need to see the perspective of the younger generation, since in social media I've seen a lot of judgments of Alpha and Gen Z, that they're lazy, they're addicted to fun and whatsoever. So having Haras here is such a apa ya? It's such a fresh situation. So thank you for joining us. And related to my perspective regarding the slide you have shown, I realized two things. The first one, we are more dependent on digital communication. I mean, it's not always a bad things. We can have a wider opportunity to collaborate with diverse backgrounds, diverse people with their multicultural culture and languages. But it's actually a good thing. Digital communication makes our work more effective, more efficient, easier, and open huge possibilities. And then the second one is what is weakened entrepreneurs relationship. Okay, so since there are a bunch of options out there that the digital provide to us, we tend to hard to focus on the specific one. So you know, the word that they said that the more option you got, the more confused you can be. So we have such a unlimited options that provide by the internet, by the digital communication, and it makes us hard to decide or to focus on a particular things that we should focus on the first place. So I think this is the issue that we're facing it right now. And yeah, I think listening to other participant perspective could be make this perspective even detailed. That's from me. Kak.
Don't call me Kak. Okay, thank you, Sophie. So, Haras, you wanna say something? Wow, Haras is so amazing.
Thank you. So yeah, do I think digital communication has strengthened or weakened my interpersonal relationships? There's no weekend. So, for example, I'm from Batam, and my grandma is at Payakumbuh. So if I miss my grandma and my grandpa, I could just text them and video call them if I miss them. So yeah, there's no minuses. It's all plus. That's all.
Okay, another one give their opinion. Others? Another participant? Okay, yeah, that's true. Actually, I know several ideas from you guys on on the one hand, this increasing connectivity, like Haras mentioned, like if he miss his grandpa and grandma, he can directly call them and have face to face, screen on screen, like we're doing now. But on the other hand, it can lead to shallow connections, like reduce the face-to-face interaction directly. So there is a potential miscommunication and digital overload. So yeah, this impact is still based on the individuals, yeah, and how we navigate ourselves and prioritize the use of digital tools in relationship. Yeah, so Miss Henny, wanna add something?
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, Miss Lee, for the time you have given to me. Talking about interpersonal relationship, yeah, there are some strengths and weakened interpersonal relationship, especially related to the technology. Yeah, if it is related to strengths, of course, when we try communicating with others, there is no boundaries and there is no distance, there is no limitation for us. Once you click or once you press your application, once you press your device, so you can connect to one and each other. Of course, there is no distance, there is no limitation for us to connect one and each other. And it is positive because we can build a good communication with our parents, with our bestie, with our friends, with our co-workers. Of course, it is bring a positive impact to us. Yeah, and talking about the weaken or the weaknesses of related to interpersonal relationship, it is related to spouses and also relationship. I mean, the relationship with your family and also with someone that you love sometimes, especially is spouses between husband and wife. When they are addicted to their phone, sometimes their communication is not really intense anymore. Yeah, because they are busy with their phone, and they are busy with their smartphone. When they come to home, whenever their children need their attention, they're paying attention, they're still busy with their phone without paying attention with their family. It is the bad effect, yeah, if you are addicted with your smartphone. And yeah, there's no communication because they are busy with their phone. Perhaps they need husband to come home to talk and each other, to communicate each other, but they are still busy with their phone. So means that it's not really good, yeah, because it can make their communication is not really intense anymore. So that's why sometimes it makes what is that, like a problem, yeah, like a problem in a family. That's all from me. Thank you, Miss Indri.
Okay, thank you, Miss Henny. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, back again, the impact it also depends on us. Yeah. So we should navigate ourselves, either it's gonna have a bad things or a good thing. Okay, next to another question. All right. What role do you think digital media such as streaming services and social platforms has played in shaping your entertainment preferences and consumption habits? Yeah, there's a lot now. There's TikTok, like Disha has mentioned before, like people can spend their time just for scrolling TikTok. Yeah. Any thoughts? Okay, we just have Haras here. Please.
Okay, so if it's from my consumption, I really like watching YouTube videos about automotives. If the social platforms, I could learn from, from WhatsApp groups that I have about, for example, my coding class. I could learn so much from like the social platforms and services. Or if you're bored, you could watch, somebody streaming, playing games. So yeah, it's a good one, but if you ask me if it's bad, it is bad because you could get addicted to it. You think like the streamer or like the video like every time you go. So yeah, it's between addicted or useful. That's from me. Thank you.
Okay, Haras. So you do streaming also?
No, just watching, some YouTubers or gamers.
Okay, that's
Stream.
good. All right, thank you, Haras. Next,
Welcome.
Mr. Moonshine.
Yeah, I think they have a really big impact since the algorithm and also the way that they try to save the demand or the market that they try to accomplish in areas Indonesia or other region. So I think social media, social platform, also streaming things and others, they have a big impact to save how people see and consume or the way that people live in modern era. The thing is how to we cannot how to say, like, it's not conquer actually, it's like save our own algorithm to our own way or our purpose. For example, like nowadays when the election coming up, you can see that the your social media all about election,
nothing more different. There's suddenly someone show up, you never follow, you never like that kind of post, and just pop up in your phone, in your social media. And I just know that every country, they have their different algorithm. It depends on how the market works. So from my experience, actually, social media and and the technology, it's really shaping my my way to see the world. For example, I really don't like pop, British, something like that for my music music favorite genre or something. But suddenly, when there are a lot of jazz festival in Indonesia, and my algorithm suddenly goes to to jazz music all the time, and suddenly it makes me love and enjoy jazz, even though I don't understand the lyrics or the music. And 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 in country like Indonesia, where the consumption number is really high, social media is hold a very important role to push the consumption rate, or to push consumption in society. So yeah, we can say that, for example, like TikTok, so Tokopedia, Shopee, they play a big role to push people to buy their things in cheap price, and how to say it, like impulsive way. So yeah, I think they have a big impact and big role in shaping the countries, to be in shaping person intention or way to 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 live. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Munshan. Yeah, that's yeah, I agree that there is a algorithm, yeah, that many platforms that over content make people explore their personal interests. Yeah. So yeah, next, Mr. Yanuar Lazuardi, time is yours, please.
Okay, thank you for chance given to me for answer this question. As far as I'm concerned about this question, the role of digital media is such a has a pivotal role for our consumption, our perspective about the lifestyle. Maybe some of us consumer of just like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, or etc. Those social media has they are also could give our influence. They also can change our what is this, our lifestyle about the entertainment, just like some shows in TikTok maybe also influence our mindset, maybe about the culture, about the lifestyle, and then also could change our mindset. Maybe some of us at the first, maybe some of us like to save our money, save our wealth into the bank, and then we after we have looked at the maybe just like a product in Instagram, TikTok, it changed our mindset about consumption. Maybe we are more what is it, to be more consumer, what is it, what was more consumption about the products. And then our lifestyle, maybe our lifestyle is could be changed. What our idol, what our artists in TikTok, Instagram, we are what can change our mindset or maybe our lifestyle. Maybe just enough for me.
Okay, thank you, Mr. You talk about how the the social media influence lifestyle and also can change our mindset, isn't it? And also actually the perspective and culture experiences. Yeah. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, there's one more person. Mr. Ku.
Right. Okay. Thanks for the chance given. What I want to highlight related to this topic is I suppose that I suppose that digital media, digital networks will shape our need. Let's say one of legislative assembly in this discussion needs to look for a lot of followers or voters. That's why one of the tools would probably be utilized by legislative assembly to using social media. Why? Either sorry, why? Due to the young voters or the new voters will prospend to uh to use more on social media or digital networks um because the legislative assembly uses the digital network to see the target market if they are old passionate or already baby boomers, maybe it doesn't become the target market. But if the target market is Gen Z, millennial era, millennial generations, and so on, yeah, it will be outstanding or relevant to utilize digital media. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Ku. I actually cannot hear you clearly, but a little I get a little bit your point is about the target, yeah. The digital target for each generation, so that can be utilizing, if I'm not mistaken. So if we talk about the cultural expression and the lifestyle, I think the next question is kind of related. Um, is it? Okay, this one. In your opinion, has the abundance of digital content enhanced or diminished the quality of cultural experiences for your generation? So, in your opinion, is it increase or decrease the quality of your generation culture experience? Yeah. Enhance or diminish is actually increase or decrease. Okay, let me know your thought, guys. Anyone? Mr. Ota? Okay, there's another one. Okay, Miss Apria first. Time is yours.
Like what I'm saying before, that what is it? The technology effect on our mental health. So it's actually have like a relation with this question because actually my opinion is that I think the digital is decreasing our quality of culture because like what I said before that technology is affect our mental health like we are became lazier, so it also means that we isolate ourselves, so we don't like, you know what I mean, like we don't make our social, apa sih namanya Kak, berbaur Kak.
Adapt.
Yeah, we don't adapt with other people, so we just isolate ourselves. So that's why I'm saying that it's decreasing our quality of culture.
Okay, thank you. So next one, Mr. Yanwar.
Okay, thank for the chance given. I think for this question, it also depends on what technology is. The technology such as social media has also two sides like a coin, you know. The abundance of digital content is also enhance the quality of cultural experience as I watch to you know, just like a history channel of Indonesia, you can look at ACC channel. The important for explaining the culture or the history of Nusantara by social media or digital content is also preserving our pride, our history as people of Indonesia. It also has a benefit from using digital content for sharing education, maybe history or culture more to the people. And then the negative side of the digital content is also, it is a globalization era, you know. Every man, every woman, everyone is also could enjoy the, you know, strange culture, maybe from international. Maybe our next generation could be bad influenced by the some other culture, because there are no filter for them to enjoy the digital content. Maybe enough for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Yanwar. Yeah, I agree. This digital advancement make we know about the wide range of cultural expression and perspective, but the challenge such as info overload or can be the potential erosion of traditional media, and we should consider about that. And next, Disha. Disha.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
All right.
I think I also agree with Miss Apriya. The social media can decrease our quality of cultural. Why? Because I think in my experience and opinion, we most consider to use our ponsel and use our social media to having fun daripada socialize with our friend in outside, or maybe we socialize with what we call it, with our family or our bestie in class. We mostly use our phone and like that. Okay, that's for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Disha. I got your point. And I think I'm gonna pick last person, Mr. Sunshine, please. Okay, Mr. Sunshine, are you there? Okay, I think you raise your hand, but no, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna pick another one. Miss Henny.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Indri, for the time. Talking about the abundance, yeah, the abundance of digital contents now. Of course, there is a pros and cons about the digital contents, but I would like to take a positive side of digital contents for a small, micro, and enterprise, as we can say in Bahasa like UMKM. Yeah, of course, it is a positive for them because this is the way, yeah, they can promote or they can market their products. So the positive side, so everyone as a consumer, they will know about the products, whether the product is a good or bad quality. So this is as a platform to them to promote or market the product. So as a customer, if we want to buy their product, we have to be smart. Maybe we can learn or we can read from the a positive or bad comment from the netizen, so we can know the quality of the product. Yeah, especially for small and micro enterprises, it's really good. Yeah, means that we can support UMKM, yeah, or small micro enterprises. But the bad side or the menace, yeah, of the digital content, especially for kids or children under age, yeah, it is we have to make sure they need accompaniment as a parents. They have to accompany their kids. We don't need to hold or give their phones 24 hours or 24 hours 7 for their children, because it is really dangerous. Yeah, once they click their phone, so means that they can connect to each other. Yeah, especially if they watch YouTube, because most of the broadcast or the sponsors, sometimes there are some pictures is not really good to see, like a porn site, because we cannot block or the what is that, the application or the website. So as a parents, we need to accompany them. Yeah, once they know the application, maybe we need to filter, because they like to imitate, especially if they watch from TikTok, yeah, from TikTok. So it's better for their parents to accompany them to observe or to check their phone. Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you very much, Miss Indri.
Yes, thank you, Miss Henny. Yeah, there's a lot of digital content that used for promoting their products, and also digital content for kids. And I think now there's apps that we can monitor our kids, what application that they use and what content that they see. And yeah, we can also filter the content. So if you guys, mother and father, you should monitor your kid and what content that they see. And also Haras, you have to choose the thing what you see. So yeah, I think we're gonna next to the next question, because it has 20 minutes left. Okay, next is how has the integration of technology in the workplace affected your career or personal aspirations? So yeah, who's gonna answer this question? Mr. Sunshine, wanna answer it? Wanna give your thought?
Okay. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. I'm actually quite prepared to answer the previous questions, But okay, well, I think I just remember particular questions in writing talks too about whether or not the new technology will have an impact toward employees. So I can say it can, as what has been stated by previous speakers, it will be about being harmful and beneficial at the same time, because when somebody's not tech savvy, especially above millennials like baby boomers, they tend to avoid the utilizations or the adoptions of new technology. Where in this situation, something like in this advanced era where technology should be embedded almost in every cultural or non-cultural activities, I see that those who decided to not involve themselves with technology will be left behind. Okay, so I can say yes. Okay, the technology integrations will absolutely affect the career or professional aspirations. When it comes to career, I can say that someone who can efficiently boost their performance, of course, this can be done by equipping themselves with technology, because otherwise we need to do everything, counting, designing manually, where we can, I believe, artificial intelligence that have been integrated into several ongoing or several recent applications have been magnificently provide us with unbelievable opportunities and facilities that have been easing our difficult or complex workloads, right? And professional aspirations, I believe that what has been demonstrated by the supporters of number one, you see the Videotron, it's like, and how the coffee truck that has been provided by the fans of O1, and what about the Kimoy image that have been generated from AI. Okay, I think those are the example of how the penetrations of technology can significantly changing the landscape of aspirations in terms of professional ambience. Okay, I think that's my comment. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Sunshine. That's amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of advancement that happen in workplaces, and that's affected our professional aspiration as well. And next is Mr. Didi. Time is yours.
Okay, thanks for your time. And in my opinion, how has the integration of technology in the workplace? We must flexibility, and I agree with Ms. Dea statement. For example, we must use viral moment like that, and I think it's very important because now I'm also content creator in the agriculture sector, and we must to the use viral moment to what this is to the encourage other people. Besides that, we must also know the technology have positive and negative impacts. So we must to consider about that. Maybe that's all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Didi. And if you guys know, we call it like the death of 9 to 5. Actually has mentioned like work from home trend, and it actually has built in our society, and many people are willing to have a small salary but with flexible working time rather than have high salary but has to stuck in a mono office, like there's there's a lot of like millennials and generation Z that think that it has a good impact, and they feel like they are more creative, and yeah, they're more creative, and like there's a lot of like how to say that, yeah, they feel like they're more creative for millennials. And yeah, I think Haras wanna say something.
Okay, so about the question, I think in my mind, that pops to my mind is some workplaces, they got like really big technology, really good, and some places are low. So I'm actually kind of thinking like if the government would think like the right way, they would like spread the technology everywhere, even to the small workplaces that doesn't have any technology, or they have minimalized technology. That's all for me.
Thank you, Haras. So I think I'm gonna next to another question. In your opinion, has the digitalization of work process improved or decreased the overall work-life balance for your generation? So I think Miss Ria wanna give your thought about it.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
All
My
right.
best opinion, I think that sophisticated technology in nowadays era is really impactful and improve and handle overall our work life and also balance for our young generation youngsters. Because for instance, it's like me, professional career goals have been greatly impacted by the use technology in the workplace. And since we have access to many resources and tools that make my job easier, it has helped me become more productive and efficient at work. Technology has also broadened the scope of my work by infallible and enabling me to communicate with my client, colleagues, and it's really useful. This is, I think in addition to the incorporation of technology has given me access to new professional prospects. I have been able to expand my knowledge and abilities in fields like project management and also digital marketing and data analysis, which has enabled me to pursue my new professional opportunities.
Okay, thank you, Miss Ria. Miss Ria described how digital advancement make easier. So they are okay. They are. Can you
Yes,
give?
I'm here. Okay, wait. Okay. First of all, the digitalization improved many things about productivity, time management, and opportunities. I do agree with the previous speaker said. But talking about work-life balance, I feel like because most of the time we work and do things basically using internet, laptop, handphone, accessing social media, then there's so many opportunities also for having career basically from internet, like social media specialist, digital media specialist. So then I don't think all of these digitalizations bring work-life balance to us, because then there's no privacy anymore. There is no the there is no certain occasion we can enjoy our device for ourselves, because then it feels like working, it feels like doing productive things. And for me, it is exhausted to do that, because then we have no option rather than with our device going everywhere, but then doing job also with our device. So all the time with the device, all the time feels like productive and working. So there's no work-life balance anymore personally in my perspective.
Okay. Thank you, Nea. I think for millennial, if you guys know the term of work, play, life, that's actually how millennials describe their work-life balance. And I think many companies implement this term by adding some entertainment stuff in their office, like Zaman Now, and some companies like provide board game in their office, billiard, and PlayStation. So when they have a stuck and have a break time, they have something to post and from the stressful situation, from the stressful work, such like that. And yeah, Mr. Moonshine.
Yeah, thank you so much. Actually, I don't know how to answer this question actually, because I don't have workplace, but I just want to share the experience what I've been working in the past 3 months. But I can say that the how to say it, like the last thing that all the Indonesia business administration or everything that gonna change into digitalization, they need to put more how to say it, like make something to upload easier and secure in the system. The problem in Indonesia is actually not the digitalized idea, but the way that we implement it in our life. For example, like the administrative things, we already upload our files and so on, but how to say it, like but we still need to go with ourselves to finish everything in document, in physical document and so on. And the way that a lot of agency or a lot of startup that start with digital platform to improve their business or something else, they still struggle to find the balance of their business or their future, or how to manage their what is that, their business economy or something like that. So actually it's still on progress, but if we want to say what is that work-life balance and so on, actually in Indonesia, just you mentioned, we can work flexible time, something like that. Maybe flexible in Indonesia, it means that you can it's okay, you can start work at 12 p.m. but you have to answer my call at 2 a.m. It's something like that happen all the time. It's flexible and so on. But and because of that, actually, we still have a problem to define digitalization and how to work with that. So yeah, I think we still far away for achieve the what is that, the work-life balance. Thank you, Miss Indri, and I think I want to say goodbye early because I still need to go to my next places.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Miss Indri, for leading the discussion. Goodbye, Indri, Mr. Sunshine, Mr. Ku. Bye.
Okay, thank you. So actually, Mr. Mushan mentioned about how we implement the digitalization from the work processes, yeah. And I think we're gonna jump. We have to jump to another question because we have to catch up the time. I think just skip it. Okay, this one. How has the integration of technology in education shaped your learning experience, and do you believe it has been beneficial overall? Okay, guys. I think Gen Z and millennials, also alpha generation, can answer it. Okay, Sophie.
All right, thank you, Miss Indri, for the second opportunity. um, I think we need to divide the situation in terms of this question in two fields. The first one is in general, in a global era. I think as far as I'm concerned, technology has brought a huge advantages for all of us to reach, yeah, like I said before, to be wider and unlimited information and whatsoever. But speaking like in Indonesian education situation, specifically in my place, because I was grown up in a small town in East Kalimantan. So it's a very remote area. And the specific time when coronavirus came to our country, and then we have been blocked in 2 years in total, and suddenly we make everything online. And actually that's a big surprising for us, the people who live there, because we weren't ready for that kind of change. As a equipment of technology, we were so not ready. And but we are, in some point, we forced to deal with it. We should keep following the situation like any other cities in Indonesia, even though that. And we can't like make it we can generalize like, oh, it works in Jakarta or it works in Java. It's totally didn't work in Kalimantan in terms of this kind of situation. And I feel like we were not only losing so much time, but we're losing moments by this kind of situations. I remember I just entered college and suddenly I graduated. Surprise! I don't know what happened. I don't know where all my years gone. And this is actually the problem we need to solve. That yeah, and also speaking based on my personal experience, specifically technology, the relationship between technology and education. I think that's it, Miss.
Yeah, same. I feel that too. I just entered to the college and surprise, I'm graduated. Okay, I think the last person, Haras. Haras, you can offer your idea.
Okay, so I don't know. If this is what I felt. So if I studied like face to face, it's, I don't know, it's just kind of too serious. If like you use like technology, you use Zoom, you know, and it's just made me much happier, you know. Not like very serious, but it's still serious, but it's not like that dead serious. It's like it's still serious, but it's much fun. No, yeah. I think that's all I have.
Yeah, I think your generation is the most uh using online learning a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have friends?
Yes, I do.
Like physically a friend?
What? Sorry?
Like the physical one?
Oh yeah,
Friend?
I do have physical friends.
Yeah. Okay, joking. I think that's all we have. Thank you for this great discussion. I think I gonna give it to Mr. Ota.
Okay, well, thank you so much for Miss Indri has deliver kind of the interesting topic for us today. So Miss Indri, can you stop your screens first? Okay. Well, thank you. So before I close this discussion, so there are the several feedback that I'd like to give for us for this meeting. Yeah, it's only how to elevate your vocabularies because most of you, yeah, our parameter here is IELTS ya. Jadi di sini kita coba relatein sama standarnya IELTS. Jadi kalau beberapa vocabularies yang teman-teman gunakan ya, contohnya kayak I think, enough, ya, advantage, good, bad, dan sebagainya, itu juga salah satu vocabularies yang bisa kita katakan levelnya itu level bawah. Jadi kalau dalam writing IELTS atau writing atau speaking IELTS, ketika kita masih menggunakan vocab tersebut, ya skor kita bakal turun atau rendah jadinya di situ. Dan apa yang harus kita lakukan adalah we need to increase level of your vocabularies. Contohnya dari sekarang coba teman-teman ganti I think itu jadi I suppose ya. Contohnya I believe atau as far as I know, as far as I'm concerned dan sebagainya atau I certain that. Nah, itu membuat vocabulary level kita lebih tinggi. Jadi kalau kita masih menggunakan I think, enough, advantage, ya saya katakan vocabularies-nya vocabularies bawah lah ibaratnya masih vocabularies rakyat. Tapi ketika kita udah masuk ke situasi yang lebih formal, misalnya di profesional, kayak di pekerjaan misalnya atau di as the diplomat misalnya dan sebagainya. So we need to change our vocabularies ya. Jadi nggak menggunakan vocabularies yang level bawah lagi di situ. Nah, ini ada beberapa vocabularies yang saya catat yang sering keluar pada hari ini. Ada I think, enough, advantage, ya, good, bad, important, think, get, say, about, can, maybe, dan sebagainya. Dan saya udah provide buat teman-teman semua untuk apa ya, ngerevolusi bahasanya vocabularies-nya untuk lebih kelihatan keren lah ketika kita berbicara di situ. Ya, so it help you. Saya bakal ngirim ini di grup ya, di grup kita. Jadi teman-teman ntar bisa langsung download atau bisa langsung dipelajari vocabulary level ini untuk membantu bahasanya lebih apa ya, advance intinya gitu. Oke, itu aja buat hari ini. But before that, yeah, I would like to give the certificate to our contributors today. Ya, for Miss Indri, ya. Ya, ini bukan nepotisme ya. Memang eh, apa ya, challenge-nya Ota setiap minggu itu kita harus menghadirkan moderator atau kontributor dari kegiatan kita di situ. Jadi saya dan tim lumayan survive untuk nyari kontributor yang pada intinya eh terakhir lah, udah jadi jalan terakhir. Akhirnya saya ngajak adik saya sendiri untuk jadi kontributor di diskusi pada hari ini. So thank you so much, Miss Indri, for attending our discussions. So let's take a picture together with the certificates that we give to you. Jadi buat teman-teman semua, ketika ada yang berminat untuk membawakan topik kesukaannya ya, untuk didiskusikan dalam weekly discussion in OTA ya, teman-teman juga dapat fasilitas sertifikat ya untuk meningkatin CV-nya atau personal brandingnya ini. Jadi bisa yang hubungin saya ataupun teman-teman yang admin yang ada di grup gitu. Jadi kalau teman-teman lihat di grupnya itu ada admin-admin tuh bisa dihubungin semuanya untuk teman-teman bisa mengajukan jadi kontributor di situ ya. Oke, let's take picture. to our Excellency moderator today, Miss Indri. Okay, slide 1. Okay, let's take a picture. Slide 1, slide 2, and let's take a picture together. Yeah, so thank you so much. Some more time. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Oke, itu aja buat hari ini. Thank you so much guys for coming and see you for the next discussions. Hello Ota.
Yesterday, you say
Yesterday, you say
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Bye-bye. Have a
Yes.
good weekend, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Kak Indri and Mr. Indre and Mr. Ku. See you guys later. Bye.
See you, Hannah. Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.